The United States is moving toward training and arming Syrian rebels to take on ISIL, but questions linger about whether that strategy will actually work in light of a confidential CIA report. Here's CCTV's Nathan King.
With US airstrikes unable to end ISIL's siege on the northern Syrian town of Kobani, focus is now on whether Kurdish forces from Iraq, backed with US arms, may be able to break the deadlock. History suggests the chances of success are not guaranteed. In a CIA study reportedly commissioned by US President Barack Obama as he weighed arming the Syrian opposition, the spy agency concluded arming such foreign forces seldom works.
Jamaica. Having fun?
Grenada, Chile, Bolivia, Cuba, Greece, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. I can give you more if you want.
William Bloom has written extensively on the history of US and CIA interventions.
I've compiled a summary of US interventions since World War II, which shows that we have attempted to overthrow more than 50 governments. We have attempted to assassinate more than 50 foreign leaders. We have bombed more than 30 countries. We have attempted to suppress revolutionary movements in more than 20 countries.
While Bloom maintains the US has helped to overthrow governments and intervene from Latin America to Asia, arming rebel groups is always more difficult. Take the support of anti-Fidel Castro forces at the Bay of Pigs in April 1961. The US-backed invasion fell apart quickly, and mutual tensions between the US and Cuba continue to this day. The training and arming of Contra rebels in Nicaragua in the 1980s against the Sandinista government. After the US Congress cut off funding, money was illegally diverted to the US-backed Contras from the sale of Iranian arms.
Nicaragua is a good example where they supported an armed uprising which lasted many years. It was very brutal and bloody. And what happened finally, when they didn't actually score a military victory in the end.
One success, according to the CIA, the US training of Mujahideen rebels fighting the Soviets in Afghanistan in the late 1980s and 90s. However, some of those fighters later helped form the Al-Qaeda extremist group. President Obama asked for the CIA study earlier this year, and he told the New Yorker magazine, "Very early in this process, I actually asked the CIA to analyze examples of America financing and supplying arms to an insurgency in a country that actually worked out well, and they couldn't come up with much." As the training and arming of untested Syrian rebels gets underway, Mr. Obama is reticent, but having ruled out US boots on the ground in Syria and Iraq, training and paying other people to bring the fight to ISIL is one of the few options left. Nathan King, CCTV, Washington.